Top Republican lawmaker is calling for the resignation of the House Democratic leader for comments that he says are racist.
Those comments by Representative Melissa Hortman came during a heated and sometimes emotional debate yesterday over tougher punishment for protesters who block freeways. Pat Kessler is at the Capitol this evening. He joins us now with more. Hi, Pat.
Yeah, what a day, Amelia. This was one of the most emotional debates yesterday that I have seen here at the Capitol in many years. The House approving that controversial bill cracking down on demonstrators who shut down freeways. But emotions boiled over during the debate, leading to charges of racism and a private backroom card game. The emotional House debate featured women lawmakers of color trying to explain why minority Minnesotans are upset.
And I am a great-great-granddaughter of a slave.
During the 3.5-hour debate, Democratic and Republican lawmakers left their desks to relax in the retiring room, a private lounge behind the House chamber. Democratic leader Melissa Hortman was offended that white males were playing cards.
I hate to break up the 100% white male card game in the retiring room, but I think this is an important debate.
The acting Speaker of the House, Greg Davids, shook his head in anger. A day later, still upset.
I was stunned.
Davids says Hortman's remarks are racist and create a hostile work environment.
When you single out a certain race and a certain sex, I don't know what else you would call that.
Lawmakers of both parties use the retiring room during floor sessions, and it's off limits to the public. But leaders say it's necessary.
When you're on the House floor for many hours on end, people are going to need to take a little break.
Hortman is refusing to apologize. She says Minnesotans should be offended that a backroom card game is more important than the business of the House.
This is a new thing of members sitting in the back playing cards for extended periods of time. There's a whole new level of disrespect and disregard for debate and discussion.
Well, Republican leaders placed on every desk in the House today a copy of the House ethics rules. They also said, Amelia, that they are going to file a letter of complaint with the House against Hortman, but don't expect any expressions of regret from Representative Hortman.
Well, Pat, I think people will be a little surprised that lawmakers are there resting and playing, not resting, but playing cards.
I think you're exactly right, Amelia. Yeah, this is something that happens here, apparently, but this is a private room. The public, including reporters, are not allowed in. I did hear from many lawmakers today who were upset about one thing. They said that Representative Hortman violated an unwritten rule. Think of it like Las Vegas. What happens in the retiring room is supposed to stay in the retiring room, but yesterday it did not, and it's still causing a lot of hurt feelings.
All right. Thank you, Pat.
You bet.